Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. Number 1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. Cool FM. You are listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios. This is koolNews at 4.
Good afternoon and welcome to koolNews at 4. My name is Caro, and before we get into the rest of the headlines, here is the weather update regarding the Typhoon Christina. Tropical Storm Christine is getting closer to the Philippine landmass, leading the State Weather Agency to include Metro Manila and 42 other areas under Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal number 1. The Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration said in its 11 a.m. cyclone bulletin that Christine's latest location was 335 kilometers east of Virac, Catanduanes. It was at 390 kilometers east of Virac early Tuesday morning. Christine still packed maximum sustained winds of 65 kilometers per hour and gusts of up to 80 kilometers per hour while moving in the same westward direction and speed at 15 kilometers per hour. So as of midday Tuesday, October 22, here are the areas that are placed under wind signal number 1. For Luzon, it includes Metro Manila, Ilos Norte, Ilocos, La Union, Pangasinan, Apayao, Kalinga, Abra, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Benguet, Cagayan including Bubuyan Islands, Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Ecija, Aurora, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, Zambales, Bataan, Pampanga, Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, Quezon including Polillo Islands, Masbate including Ticao Island, Rosias Island, Marinduque, Rompon, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Albay, Sorsogon. For Visayas, Eastern Samar, Northern Samar, Samar, Yete, Biliran, Southern Yete, and for Mindanao is Dinagat Islands and Surigao del Norte, including Surigao. Pagasa said areas under wind signal number 1 may experience minimum to minor impacts from strong winds. It advised dwellers to take caution as flooding and landslides are possible. Meanwhile, classes in elementary and senior high schools in public and private schools and government offices in Batangas and Rizal provinces were suspended on Tuesday afternoon, October 22, due to bad weather brought by Tropical Storm Christine. The Batangas Public Information Office announced the suspension on its Facebook page around 1 p.m. upon the recommendation of Vice Governor Mark Levaste, now acting governor, and the Provincial Risk Reduction Management Council. Likewise, work hours in the provincial government of Batangas are suspended immediately for the safety of our employees and visitors, the announcement said. The PIO said key offices and the province hospital to the disaster management and relief operations would remain open. It said that colleges, universities, and other schools may suspend operations at the discretion of their respective administrations and our local government units. Rizal Governor Rebecca Wynandres on Tuesday also suspended classes in public and private schools in the province due to bad weather. Schools are also reminded to ensure that the safety of students and staff either in returning home or within the school premises if travel or going home is not safe, Wynandres said in her post on her Facebook. She cited that based on the Department of Education Order No. 37 issued in 2022, Class suspensions for online and face-to-face classes at all levels are automatically suspended once the Philippine Atmosphere, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration or PAGASA issues any tropical cyclone wind signal, an orange or red rainfall warning, or a flood warning. For colleges and universities, please coordinate with your respective school administrations for the relevant announcements, the governor said. Earlier, classes in both public and private schools at all levels were suspended in Cavite, in Laguna, and Quezon to protect students and teachers from the bad weather. Meanwhile, the Philippine Coast Guard also announced the suspension of sea travel on Tuesday in Pantagas, Quezon, Marinduque, Oriental Mindoro, and Ramponon due to rough sea conditions caused by Christine. The Pagasa, in its latest bulletin, said Christine was last located 335 kilometers east over the coastal waters of Iraq, Catandunes, with maximum sustained winds of 65 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 80 kilometers per hour. And for now, that is all for the latest weather updates regarding the Typhoon Christine. We will get back into that later if we have any more updates, and if we do not, if we do not have any more updates for now, we will continue later with koolNews at 6. But for now, that is it for the weather update regarding Typhoon Christine. Now let's get into the main headlines. Senator Francis Tolentino expressed dismay over the controversial remarks of Vice President Sara Duterte to exhume and throw the remains of the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos Sr. to the West Philippine Sea. It seems that the statement is not good to hear considering our Filipino culture. The word spoken is not reflective of the culture and religious foundation of the Filipinos, he said in an interview in Tacloban City. Senator Tolentino was in Tacloban on Tuesday, October 22 to intend the release of financial assistance to more than 600 people from Tacloban City under the Assistance to Individuals in Crisis Situations of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. He has welcomed and joined by Raymond Romualdez, representing his father, Mayor Alfred Romualdez, at the gymnasium in Barangay 86, San Jose District. Each beneficiary received 2,000 pesos. Tolentino, who is a known ally of Duterte, however declined to answer when asked if the meltdown of the vice president would warrant for her to seek some professional experts like psychologists as suggested by some congressmen. Police arrested 6 suspects in anti-illegal drugs and loose firearms operations on Monday and Tuesday, October 21 and 22 in Cavite, Rizal, and Laguna provinces. The operations yielded more than 479,000 pesos worth of shabu or crystal meth and marijuana and 2 illegal firearms, the Region 4A police said in the report. The report said anti-illegal drugs operators in Dasmariñas City, Cavite arrested Johaira, James, and Joshua at 12:40 a.m. Tuesday after they stole shabu and marijuana to an undercover police officer in Barangay Burome. Seized for the suspects were 5 sachets with shabu weighing 50 grams worth 340,000 pesos and 2 sachets of dried marijuana leaves worth 1,800 pesos. The operatives also seized a mobile phone from the suspects that will be examined for drug transactions. In Antipolo City, Rizal, police snapped Bay in a sting operation at 10:40 p.m. on Monday in Barangay Mayamot. The suspect was caught in alleged possession of 4 sachets of meth weighing 50 grams worth 102,000 pesos. Meanwhile, police arrested Roberto, a suspected gun runner in the bypass operation on Monday in Caloocan Town, Laguna. The report said the suspect was nabbed around 4:35 p.m. after he sold a caliber .45 pistol loaded with 16 bullets for 10,000 pesos to an undercover cop in a transaction in Barangay Daya. During the routine frisking, the suspect was also found carrying 2 sachets of meth worth 36,108 pesos. Law enforcers in Caloocan City, Laguna also busted Rowell after selling a caliber .38 revolver with 2 bullets for 3,000 pesos to an undercover cop in Barangay K Unlock around 5:10 p.m. The suspect was also found with a rifle grenade in his possession. The police said the 2 firearms lacked government-issued documents or licenses and permits for the holders. The police are investigating further to identify the source of the guns. The authorities will subject the confiscated firearms to ballistic and cross-matching examinations to determine if they were used in past crime incidents. All suspects are under police custody and will face the corresponding criminal charges. And there are 38 areas in the country identified by the Department of the Interior and local government as election hotspots, Interior Secretary Jovec Remulla said on Tuesday. He said 27 of the 38 identified spots are in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Mindanao. After conferring with the President, we discussed extensively the hotspots for the 2024 elections. Out of 38, 27 are the Barnam region. We will have a special meeting for that on November 15 to discuss the contingencies on what must be done to ensure safe and fair elections for everyone there, Remulla said in a press briefing after a central meeting with the President. He also assured the public that they will cover all election hotspots extensively. The remaining hotspots, there's just teasing. It's not that serious except for, I think, the 4th and 3rd district of Yete where Abura is. There, they are already starting to have casualties. So we will watch closely to see what's happening there, he said. And just for the now for the quick weather update, I can tell now that the weather it's raining here. So at least in our area where we are doing the live here, it's already raining. Not hard though at the moment, but it's okay. But yeah, I can see that it's raining lightly, not heavy for now, but lightly. And you can hear a little bit of thunderstorms right here, and the wind seems to be a little bit strong, not really strong, but just a little bit. All right, so that's the quick weather update right here in Taguig. It's now 4:42 in the afternoon. We will get back into more national, international, along with showbiz headlines, along with the latest weather updates regarding the Typhoon Christine when we return here on koolNews at 4. Stick around, people. We will be right back.
Si Camille, maamo, pero matapang. Siya'y bata pa, pero daming nagawa. Camille Villar, inangat ang kabuhayan. Subok ang pangalan, pananaw ay bago. Natural na tao. C-A-M-I-L-L-E
Camille Villar po, samahan po ninyo ako sa bagong bukas.
Camille Villar, bagong boses, bagong bukas.
This is a paid advertisement by Paolo Villar.
Kung pagpipiliin kung anong kakainin, gulay ang aking tanging hili. Karning repolyo at carrots, masustansyang halaga. Broccoli at cauliflower, puno ng vitaminas. Sarap, bell pepper at saka sayote. Masarap na iulam, champion na putahe. Mabuti sa katawan, the best sa isipan. Mga gulay ang superstar sa aming kainan. Tara na't kumain at tangkilik. Yung gulay na nakahain, huwag palalampasin. Roxanile, ipa, punong-puno ng sustansya. Gulay number 1.
Ang mensaheng ito ay handog sa inyo ng Department of Agriculture at ng hipilang ito.
Maiinit na balita at issue, tatalakayin, bubusisiin, susolusyonan ni Manoy Wilbert Lee, dito sa Ulat ni Manoy.
Ito po si Manoy Wilbert Lee. Kamakailan, may nasakoteng 2 milyong halaga ng smuggled na sibuyas sa Maynila at may 200 milyong halaga ng smuggled meat sa Bulacan. Sa harap ng talamak na gawain ito ng mga demonyo at kriminal, nananawagan tayo sa agarang pagpapatupad ng nalagdaan ng Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Act na tayo ang principal author sa pagpapanagot sa mga agri-smugglers, hoarders, price manipulators at cartel. Mapoprotektahan ang kabuhayan ng ating mga local food producers, maiengganyo silang pataasin ang ani, dadami ang supply at bababa ang presyo sa merkado. Sampulan at panugutin na ang mga pumapatay sa kabuhayan ng ating mga food security soldiers.
Hanggang sa susunod na ulat ni Manoy. Manoy Wilbert Lee.
Api ka pa sa batas. Huwag kang mag-alala, may lapid law na magtatanggol sa iyo mula kay Senador Lito Lapid. Ito ang Republic Act 9999 o ang Free Legal Assistance Law para sa mga walang abogado. Kahit na sinong lawyer ay pwede mong kunin ng libre dahil pwede nilang ikaltas sa tax nila ang charge nila sa kaso mo. Kasi nga, isa lang sa inyo ang dapat bigyan ng Public Attorney's Office o PAO ng abogado na kalaban mo sa kaso. Sa Free Legal Assistance Law o ang Lapid Law, may abogado ka na agad. Lingkod Lapid para sa masang Pilipino. Senator Lito Lapid. Senator Lito Lapid.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong. Pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa. Yung kaya mo.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka. Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras. Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, bisyo ang magserbisyo.
Sa likod kan mga kadipisilan, mga nag-aging kalamidad, tensyong pansiguridad, asindaing untok na karilibukan sa bilog na kinaaman, padagos mo kaming binabantayan. Salamat po ina sa urual daw mong pagpadangat. Ang bilog na kabikulan, yaon sa pagranga kan sa imong ngaran. Halik kay Congressman Zaldi Co, Congressman Jill Bongalon, asin kan bilog na ako Bicol Party List. Viva la Virgen! Viva Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia!
Ay, bakit kaya may sakit na naman siya?
Mga kababayan, ang pagbabakuna ay subok, epektibo at ligtas na proteksyon na ating katawan laban sa mga sakit. Simula sa ika-7 ng Oktubre, sa pagtutulungan ng Department of Health at ng Department of Education, maaari nang makapagbakuna ng libre sa mga pampublikong paaralan. Sa isang bagong Pilipinas, bawat buhay mahalaga.
Sahod, hindi limos. Sweldo, hindi ayuda. Imbes nag-aabot ng barya, bigyan ng dignidad ang ating magsasaka. Samahan niyo ako at ating busugin ang mga nagpapakain sa atin.
Senador Ivy Marcos para sa magsasakang Pilipino.
Generosity o bukas palad, tatak Pilipino. Sa krisis nagkakaisa, hindi nag-aatubiling tumulong sa kapwa, pagbibigay ng pagkain at pagsasama sa oras ng paghihirap. Magkaroon kayo ng pag-ibig sa isa't isa nang walang pagkukunwari. Roma 12 siyam. Generosity o bukas palad, ikaw ay M-Extraordinary Pinoy. Brought to you by MX3 Coffee and Tea.
Pag may PC para aron mo update ka. Pag may PC mo, tunod ang may PC, puno sa vitamina. Pag may PC mo, darato na o ipi-ipo pa. Tunod ang may PC, alkaline vitamin C, mulawas at tipirmi, dili nakakapuyon. Tungod sa may PC.
May TC ang alkaline ng vitamin C. Pag may diarrhea, may matinding pagyanig at kasama pang sakit ng tiyan. Take new Diatabs Advance, a first in the Philippines na may pinagsamang galing ng loperamide para tapos ang diarrhea at simeticone para tapos ang sakit ng tiyan. In soft gel capsule, kaya mas mabilis kesa loperamide lang. With 2 capsules after first loose stools.
Unilab yan.
Loperamide simeticone is a generic name of Diatabs Advance. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Long oras na, hangout na!
Makitawa.
Timbang ni Chito sa weigh-in, laban ni Chito umabot sa 300 kilogram.
Makichismis.
So, ano say mo? Tirik sa Mix Channel. Cheat. Next ga. Sisiti kahit
At makigulo tuwing gabi kasama ang Hangout with Mamoy. Hangout with Mamoy. Lunes hanggang Miyerkules, 8 p.m. at 9:30 p.m.
Ito po ang Hangout with Mamon.
Dito lang sa nag-iisang himpilan, Kool FM.
A better mix of music.
Let's continue with the headlines. Benguet police discovered and destroyed marijuana plants worth 1.73 million pesos, the police regional office Cordelia and Viserte region announced Tuesday. Operators on Monday found 10,000 grams of dried marijuana stalks worth 1.2 million pesos and 2,650 pieces of fully grown marijuana plants worth 530,000 pesos. The Benguet Police Provincial Office reported discovering the marijuana stalks and plants across 4 plantation sites with a total land area of 530 square meters along communal forest in Barangay Tacadan in Kipungan Town. Authorities documented, uprooted, and burned the stalks and plants on site. Samples were turned over to the Regional Forensic Unit CAR, or CAR. Pasig City Regional Trial Court Branch 159 on Tuesday granted the Senate panel on women's request for detain televangelist of all Kibo's attendance at the Chamber's public hearing on Wednesday, October 23. The letter requests to allow the appearance of the accused before the public hearing of the Senate Committee on Women and Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality on October 23, 2024 and 10 a.m. is hereby granted, the court order read. The chair warden of the Pasig City Jail, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Napayong, Barangay Pinagtuhantan, Pasig City, and the Chief of PNP Coastal Center, Camp Carmen, Quezon City are hereby directed to bring and escort the accused. 11. The court also allowed Kipo's alleged cohorts Jacqueline Ronroy, Celeste Chavez Canada alias Enteng, Ingrid Chavez Canada, Pauline Chavez Canada, and Sylvia Kalija Samanes to attend the hearing. It also directed the warden of Pasig City Jail to implement the all-over security measures to ensure the safety of all the accused. Police Colonel Jovi Espenido has retracted all his allegations against former Senator Laila De Lima and revealed that he and confessed drug lord Kerwin Espinosa were asked to make the testimonies against her civilly. During the House of Representatives Court Committee hearing on Tuesday, Baldaga 2nd District Representative Gabriel Lustro asked Espenido about issues on De Lima, like if he knew her and her driver Ronnie Dayan before the Senate investigation in 2016. In relation to her alleged involvement in drug operations, have you known Senator De Lima before the Senate investigation? Yes or no? Lustro asked. Before the Senate investigation, Colonel Espenido, in relation to the alleged involvement of Senator De Lima, did you know Ronnie Dayan? About drugs? No, Your Honors, Espenido replied. Lustro then asked Espenido if he was recanting his allegations against De Lima. There's also testimony coming from Kerwin Espinosa that you and him were instructed to talk with each other to make sure that your testimonies against Senator De Lima are consistent. Do you confirm this? Yes or no? She asked. I confirm, Your Honor, Espenido replied. With your answers to my questions, Colonel Espenido, this afternoon, are you retracting all the testimonies that you gave against Senator De Lima during that Senate investigation? The lawmaker asked again. Yes, Mr. Chair, the police answered. During a Senate hearing in 2016, Espenido claimed that De Lima supposedly received 8 million pesos from Kerwin, the son of Saint Albura, yet Mayor Ronaldo Espinosa Sr. According to Espenido, the slain mayor and his family attested that De Lima had met and even talked for more than 20 minutes to Kerwin at Burnham Park in Baguio City. Kerwin backed up Espenido's testimony, which De Lima called a very nice script. Quick weather update as we are witnessing the coverage of the typhoon Christine. What's happening here in our area, that is Taguig by the way, is that we are witnessing still witnessing the rains, but the winds are now strong. Again, we are experiencing some what do I call this? The rain. It's very strong right now as we speak. So yeah, it's raining right now. It's raining right now. So yeah, I'll show you the updates here as we speak. Or we just start the video here. If it loads though, let's just wait for that to load here. Okay, so you can see live on the camera right here. Is that you can tell it's very rainy here. Yeah, it's very rainy here. Let me just try this here. So you can see this is the weather here in our area. Yeah, it's very rainy. You can tell it's very cloudy. Very cloudy, yeah. I should say dark cloudy, yes. So yeah, that's the quick weather update as we speak. So yeah, that is the quick weather update. Alright, let's get into the international headlines. North Korea has not sent troops to Russia to help Moscow fight Ukraine, one of its United Nations representatives said Monday, dismissing Seoul's claims as groundless rumor. Seoul spy agency said Friday that Pyongyang sent a large-scale troop deployment to help its ally, claiming that 1,500 special forces were already training in Russia's Far East and ready to head soon for the front lines of the Ukraine war. As for the so-called military cooperation with Russia, my delegation does not feel any need for comment on such groundless stereotype rumors, a North Korean representative said at the committee hearing during the UN General Assembly. Seoul's claims were aimed at smearing the image of the DPRK and undermining the legitimate, friendly, and cooperative relations between two sovereign states, where the representative told the meeting held late Monday in New York. And Russian President Vladimir Putin will be meeting this week with China's Xi Jinping, India's Narendra Modi, Turkey's Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and Iran's Masoud Pezeshkian, defying predictions that the war in Ukraine and an international arrest warrant would turn Putin into a pariah. They will all be in the Russian city of King of Kazan on Tuesday for a meeting of the BRICS bloc of developing economies. The alliance, which aims to counterbalance the Western-led world order, initially included Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Korea, and South Africa, but it's expanding rapidly. Europe, Egypt, Ethiopia, the United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia joined in January. Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Malaysia formally applied, and a number of others expressed a desire to be members. Russian officials already see the meeting as a massive success. Putin's foreign policy Yuri Yushapkov said 36 countries confirmed participation and more than 20 will send heads of state. Putin will hold 20 bilateral meetings, Yushapkov said, and the summit could turn into the largest foreign policy event ever held on Russian soil. On the sidelines of the summit, Putin will also meet Thursday with United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Yushapkov said. It will be the first visit to Russia in more than 2 years for Guterres, who has repeatedly criticized Russia's war in Ukraine. It's almost 4:30, and that is it for koolNews at 4. As always, if you have any suggestions or feedback that you want to share, you can get in touch with us at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. We'll return with more news headlines along with the latest updates on the type of later with koolNews at 6. Till then, I'm Carl, stay safe and good afternoon.